I've been waiting so long to get this game. Oh no 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 don't no 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 don't no 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 no.
Persona 4, dancing all night.
Oh that was she. I gotta press the button. My waifu. I've been waiting so long. Open up more than I know. Shopping. I'll do that later. Story mode, you can enjoy the story of P4D, select mode, well, effect story mode, 7.2 dance. What is show? Standard. Opening. Oh, this is different from P5D and P3D. Alright. Oh my god.
That concludes this audition. We'll contact you individually with the results after some time.
The Huchie.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything. Thank you for staying so late. Thank you so much.
How does a bag go that far?
Let's set up something. We have 3 parts. We go to the party, we get the girls, then we have to fuck the girls. Don't forget
What?
the last one. Okay? We have in the end.
This one has a better story than both P3D and
I
P5D.
cannot fuck 2, 3, 4 girls for you guys.
Oh no.
I'm not here just to work for you, okay?
Excuse me,
I will fuck your girl and fuck you.
son.
Yukiko?
So, we made these QR menus. When they scan it, fucked up websites like
Yeah, you need to hold on to that bag better.
.com, Blue Waffle, they're gonna pop up when we scan it. See what happens. What does this say? This is free data. This says, scan it,
What the? Was that a scream?
It was from the studio. Hey!
What?
What's going on?
she's like, that's the Blue Waffle.
Hey, have you heard that rumor? Huh? Which one? When you look at some website at midnight,
Oh.
there's this weird video that plays on its own. It's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it. When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side, and you never wake up.
Huh. Ooh. I hear the Velvet Room. Margaret? Wait, there's not... They don't have 3D models for this one? God, I was really hoping to see a 3D Chie in chat. Not in chat, but like talking. The floor walls eat the ceiling. Deep ultramarine. Unfamiliar woman.
Oh, welcome to the Velvet Room.
I sent the code. We could have told me instead of trying to get on my phone without asking. There we go.
Don't worry, this is merely a dream. The you in the real world is sound asleep. Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
No guest.
Perhaps you've gone astray in your dream and wandered into a realm beyond your ken.
Am I not a commie?
This is the Velvet Room, a place that exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Normally, only those who have agreed upon some form of contract may come here.
She turns her gaze downward as in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room. If you are here, there must be a reason for it. Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
A woman, before you straightens her posture slightly, that faces you directly. I'm gonna tell you a story about someone other than yourself. You not a commie?
Yes, I know just whose story to relate. This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors can match. I knew him as Yu Narukami. In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town, he formed an irreplaceable bond with his friends. The power of their bond supported them through every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers. They remained undaunted throughout. You seem perplexed. I'm not surprised. You could have no notion of what I'm speaking of, after all. In that case, I will show you a glimpse into the story after they overcame their ordeal.
Did they come with P4D first, and then P3D, and then P5D? That's what I'm guessing. Because there's no 3D models during the dialogue.
To be clear, this is not the story of the ordeal they faced.
This is just them dancing.
One might think of it as a festival that they performed in, at the risk of their own lives.
Is that really Margaret's voice? I don't remember that, but I didn't play much of P4 at all. Jordan, does it have to be? He's not even in this room. My God, it doesn't even. There we go. Jesus, he always turns the music up so loud. Production company, Takura. Is a very Japan. From the town of Inaba. Summer vacation. Okay. Please have 3D. They're not. Dang it.
Rise-san's very late. It's past time for our lesson already.
Upon saying so, Naoto looks up at the clock on the wall. Naoto Shirogane. She's an underclassman and 1 year younger than me. But she's a detective in the 5th generation of the distinguished Shirogane family. When I first met her, she had had problems with others. How others are. Never presented herself as an adult man. Now, though, she shifted away from that. And nod to Naoto before taking out my own cell phone, scanning the backlit screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about you?
Oh my God. They actually gave him a voice. I know he's had a voice, but fully voiced lines. That's something P3 and P5D didn't have.
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened. But in that case, I think you'd be the first one Rise-san would contact, Senpai.
Rise Kujikawa. She's an underclassman, a year younger than me, like Naoto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takura Productions. Just like Naoto, she's had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Rise had been on hiatus from her work as an idol. What's up? What's that? Really?
It's holy water.
I hate you. Get out of here. I don't care about your holy water. Just because it's clear doesn't mean it's holy.
No, it says holy. I guess it's not.
It's not holy if it can't stand up.
No, that's the devil.
That's the devil! Actually, Rise's comeback is essentially the reason Ordinary High School's like us here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
No, we can wait a little longer. Her work schedule is tight to begin with. It's us who are imposing on her time. Or, rather, it's me.
No, Naoto, you're awesome. My finger hovers over the call button, but I stop at Naoto's words and put my cell phone away in my pocket. It's true, Rise must be very busy. It may be better to wait a bit longer to see what happens. Just as I'm thinking this, Naoto moves on to another conversation topic.
It still seems so hard to believe. For me, of all people, to be standing in a production studio awaiting dance lessons.
Yee.
I couldn't have pictured it either, if it wasn't for Rise's comeback performance.
God, him having fully voiced lines is amazing.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. They're calling it LMB for short, correct? It seems to be a momentous occasion. I've heard TV crews will be there on the day of the concert.
That's right, we'll be participating as backup dancers in the performance of the LMB, the debut show for Rise's comeback. Of course, Rise aside, we're all just amateurs. We're gonna need a lot of practice before we can handle a real show. So far, our practice has been extremely rigorous, and it's still continuing now.
of ballroom dancing I could have managed, but I'm entirely useless at this.
You're never useless, Naoto. You've got a gun.
I felt much more at ease fighting monsters in a strange world than I feel here.
Gun. Rise.
Oh man, I'm super late. I'm so sorry.
That's her voice? I don't know why I expected a higher pitched voice for Rise. I didn't really get far into P4. I really wanted to, I just couldn't keep up. And I'm still playing Persona 5.
Rise-san! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
My last meeting just wouldn't end. Were you two waiting long?
Not that long.
It wasn't that long.
Oh my god, he actually says it! That's so cute.
Really? I was pretty late, so I figured you'd be mad.
Yep, that's the kind of voice I imagine.
We don't hold it against you. With the music festival right around the corner, you must be overwhelmed with all the preparations. After all, it's not just we two you've been supervising. I've heard that you're making time to give lessons to the others in Inaba as well.
As Nato says, we three aren't the only ones participating. The members of the investigation team, Chie, Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy, of course. Even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance moves daily. So, Rise is busy with work. She's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me. Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba.
Is this after you had left from Inaba after this end of the year? So is this after this?
I
I'll
want
say that
all
for
of us
later.
to be our absolute best on stage, so I'll do whatever I can to help achieve that. But man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red. We'll show her. We're gonna pull this off whatever it takes, and then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
You're a true professional. My hat is off to you.
Then take it off.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun. Come on, let's get this rehearsal started.
Oh, good. All 3 of you are here.
Oh, he's not gonna be very friendly, I bet. Studio door opens. The man poking his head through the doorway. I'd be the only other friendly face here besides Rise.
Inoue-san? What's up? Wait, is that you, Nozomi? Oh my gosh! Hey girls, it's been forever!
The man called Inoue gives a smile, enters the room. There are a number of girls behind him, but I don't recognize
I'm sorry to
any.
interrupt your practice, Yukun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Rise-san's manager.
Wait, isn't he the
Can
me
you
one?
spare a moment of your time? There are some people I'd like to introduce you both to. They're another idol group with Takara Productions. They'll be performing at LMB too. Allow me to introduce Nozomi Nakahara, Tamami Uesugi, Sumomo Ujima, and Tomoe Sayama.
I like them. They're pretty cool.
These are the next generation of idols, following in Rise-chan's footsteps.
4 girls, clearly all part of the same group. This isn't good. I'm not an expert on the showbiz world, but there's no way I'd know about them. It is rude to tell actual teen idols faces because if Yosuke were here right now, things would be different. Yosuke Hanamura. However, backup comes from expected places. Now there's one. Okay.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Konamine Kitchen.
I think I like the 2D better than the 3D because it gives it gives more time to give like better voice acting, all that, instead of working on all the 3D expressions.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that's right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you 4? Where's Konami?
Konami-chan's doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
Wait, is Konami the one that hung herself in the beginning? Oh no, I'm thinking of some girl named Yuko? If I remember right, they're a popular idol group. 4 girls.
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Konami too much lately.
Tomoe? She has the same name as Chie's persona.
I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
I like her just because her name is the same as Chie's persona.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
Well, I do. Trust me, I know how big that event is going to be for your group.
Yup.
Hey, I want to do photo book work too. I want to
Sumomo.
model lots of outfits like cute swimsuits.
I don't recognize her name, so I'm guessing it's not from a persona.
All right, Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll make sure you get a crack at it.
Queens like a pouting child. We say juniors. Okay. One thing at Nato, who seems startled by her presence in a completely different way, mutters, somewhat taken aback.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Risei-sans.
What? Am I that much like them? Is that what you think of your coach?
Oh, no, that wasn't my intent at all.
So this
Tamami?
guy's Yusan? Huh.
She seems like she's gonna be mean at first, and then she's gonna be super nice. The grass girl must be Tamami. She looks at my face, stares intently. Did I do something to offend her? Yeah, it's because your hair is more fabulous than hers. Nice to meet you.
I'm Yu Norokami. It's nice to meet you.
Whoa, listen to this guy. Aren't you a tad too composed? You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit.
Too bad, I'm the coolest.
Jeez, there she goes again. I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
Why did this kid? Oh, right. That. I see, so that's the kind of girl she is. When I nod at Rise's words, Tamami-san dramatically points at me. What now? Oh.
Just you wait, Yusan.
Just you wait. You, son.
The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than you.
So you're saying I'm cool and dreamy?
It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
Fuck you, Deja.
The air in the room goes frigid at Tamami-san's bizarre example. Was that intentionally awkward? Did I say something back?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
I'm an idiot, so what is she referencing on the goldfish? I really don't know.
Hey, why'd you go with you-know-what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
Okay. The only goldfish I've ever had in my life died in a day, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image.
Ah.
Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
Yeah, Tomoe is my favorite for the idols.
Shut up!
Yeah. Wait, what about the fourth one?
Jeez, get back, you guys!
What's the fourth one then?
Please.
Momo does Wang. That's Nozomi.
Come now, everyone.
Oh, her.
A lady should always be graceful.
Oh, she's the cool and collected one.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Naoto Shirogane.
My foot.
It's
I
an
mean, my
honor
knee.
to make
Shut
your
up.
acquaintance. I hope to make an impression on you.
Hey. I see, no wonder she's part of the same group as the other three. Nozomi seemed at first glance like someone you could talk to normally as opposed to her colleagues, but it seems she won't be a cakewalk either. Nata must have been thinking the same thing. When I look at her, she's desperately trying to relax her frozen expression.
Yes, well then.
Wait, what? What'd she say? I made your acquaintance. I hope to make an impression on you. I don't get. Why is it so hard to talk to her?
All right, that's enough, everyone. They're just amateurs, so try not to bother them too much.
Oh, it's no bother. We're fine. Right, Senpai?
That's right.
Yeah, it's no trouble.
Such a mature response. I like what I'm seeing.
Tomoe? Stop, you're gonna make me act up.
Okay, that's enough. You two gotta know when to put the brakes on these girls. If you don't, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh?
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Rise-senpai? And there's more coming, right?
Yes.
I heard they're your friends, but they're not your boyfriends, are they?
They're totally, yes, I totally am. Yep, wait, no, that's Rise. No. I only have my heart for Chie.
Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible?
Yeah, how? Super famous pop star, how would that be possible?
But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
For a moment, the four of them are lost for words upon hearing Rise. What's wrong? I don't think she. I don't. I can't read.
Friends, huh?
You have friends? How?
That sounds so nice.
Tomoe, I'll be your friend.
Then again, you could say you senpai is special to me.
No, you can't really say that. No.
Ooh, is that so? Is that so? That's a big no-no, Rise-senpai.
She's joking with Rise. Can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people? Sorry, Rise. I just realized her chest is out. Alright, but sorry, Rise. I only have eyes for Chie Satonaka.
Rise-san?
Oh dear. Well, I guess if anyone can get away with it, it's you, Rise-chan.
That reminds me, Inoue-san. You're done introducing everyone, right? We need to get started on our lesson.
You're right. We ought to get going in that case. Everyone, let's break until the evening interview. Could you stay in your dressing room so I can come get you later?
Okay.
Maybe it's odd, but ever since it started coming to computer, I suppose show even these three girls.
Please excuse us.
Oh yes! The TV spot for LMB is gonna start airing today. You should let everyone know. It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Cool.
Nice. Thanks, Inoue-san.
Oh, let's see if else I can press square. E. Inoue-san is the last to leave, and we're back to the three of us. After mumbles almost involuntarily.
TV commercial. Oh, that's what we filmed the other day, yes? It's really going to appear on TV.
Is it finally hitting you? That's right. All our smiling faces will be on TVs all across Japan. So there's no backing out of this now, okay, Naoto-kun?
Come now. You needn't say it like that.
I'll email everyone about the ad later. Let's...
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
Yup.
On that point, I agree. I doubt they'd ever miss festivities like this.
Choose the point, I think of the faces of our friends in Inaba. So we don't... I understand why Yu doesn't live in Inaba anymore, but why did Naoto leave? Fuck. Experience, not to be friends are more attentive to this kind of thing than I am. Probably overrated by I can't read. When she brings a smile to my face. You've already had that smile on your face for about 3 hours now.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. Let passionate songs and dance echo across the world. In addition to this all-star cast, there will be special guests. The talented devilish idol, Rise Kujikawa. The meaty idol group, Konami Mashita and Kanamin Kitchen.
Come join us. At LMB Festival, we'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy, so...
TA! Top right! TA!
Oh, there we are! Where? Right there!
Huh? We had a huge sale on large flat screen TVs today.
TA. That's all I care about, TA. That night, Rise, Naoto, and I were spending our time, okay? Ow. So I'm guessing they were watching that at Junes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
I can hear Naoto fumbling.
This is intense. I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Yup.
Is that how it works? You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
GA. I just have fun.
I don't think of anything, really. I'm just having fun.
God. I love hearing his voice. He has the best voice out of every persona. And that's counting 3, 4, and 5 because I've never even seen anything about 1 and 2.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If you're trying to get across the message that this is fun, then us dancers need to be having more fun than anyone.
Yup.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it. In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words. So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
Yeah.
Come on, Naoto-kun. You're still overthinking it. It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel.
Well, found my new motto for life.
In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Already? Can't we please, take a short break?
His legs are shaky and sounds flustered. A quick break might help. Yosuke.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit to take this.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Yeah. Ooh, Yosuke Hanamura. I still remember his voice perfectly.
Hello? Yosuke?
Yo, partner. Are you okay to talk right now?
That's him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Familiar voice and up a smile. My partner in Iniba keeps talking about his usual careless, carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial. We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on. Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
You do that, Yosuke.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon. Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. What?
What the? Dude! Teddy, hold your horses. You'll get your turn. So, hey!
Teddy!
Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Wow. You don't expect that voice from that face. I know that's Teddy out of his suit, but it just does not seem right to hear that voice.
Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that.
Resident of the TV Road. He lives at Yosuke's. Tell me where's the trademark bear fur. Huh. We might end up regretting. Ooh.
I bet it must be lonely without me there, but don't you worry about that. I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to get married to you, Sensei.
Huh?
That should be interesting.
Nana-chan and Pops are coming too, of course. Let's see, what other news is there? Huh? Ah!
Teddy turn around, hung with Reddick scream. Yosuke got it back up. It's not. Wake up. What'll happen
Damn
next?
it, Teddy! I was still talking to him. No, Yosuke, violence isn't the answer.
Sounds like you two are still getting along.
What gave you that idea? Anyway, that's the gist of it. We're coming tomorrow. Tell Rise and Naoto we said hi. See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Huh? Are you done with the studio, Yukun?
Oh no.
No, not yet. I was just taking a call.
Ah, I see. By the way, I'm sorry about the commotion this afternoon. Is Rise-chan still with you?
Yep. Yes, she's helping us rehearse.
That reminds me, I don't think I've thanked you yet. I'm still surprised that you agreed to perform. Would you like some coffee?
I'm gonna accept the coffee and answer Inoi's and smile with my own.
Thank you. We were surprised too. I never thought we'd be asked to perform with Rise in our comeback show.
Rise-chan insisted on it as soon as her spot at the festival was decided. As close as you all are to her, you're still just ordinary folks. To be honest, I was against it at first, but seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
Yep.
Is that so?
I've been working in this industry for quite a while now, you know. I've developed a sixth sense as a manager. There's no question that Rise-chan changed after getting to know you all. She always had something special that shined from within. But I feel like that's been polished to an even brighter gleam.
Yes.
When Rise-chan's with you, she seems to glow even more than usual.
Yeah, too bad I don't love her. That sucks.
That's why I decided to place my bets on all of you. Give you a place on the reborn Rise Kujikawa's big debut.
Yeah. We'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not just putting more pressure on by telling you this. I'm serious though. There's no need to worry.
It's not like anyone's gonna die or go missing.
We're professionals. If you and your friends give 100%, then we'll amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the audience. As your friend's manager, I'll give you all the support I can as well.
Yeah. Inoue Sans usually seems like a very stoic person, but when he talks about Rise, his face really lights up.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was in a hurry. I'll talk to the management, so go ahead and keep using the studio. Make sure you're not up too late, though.
I understand. By the way, what's your hurry?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Although, you haven't seen the Kanamin Kitchen girls, have you? Or someone that looked like them, maybe?
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
Huh.
That's all right then. I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you. Well, I should head to a meeting now, so I'll see you later.
What time is it? Someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. That's adorable. Seeing her skid across the wax floor of the hallway like a baseball player sliding hat to me as they pass by. She might not be up for talking, so I'm gonna talk to her.
Are you all right?
Oh my god.
First, that really hurt.
Extremely plain girl, she's adorable. I want to see her eyes.
Oh, someone saw me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's nothing. I'm fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and right away.
No, 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 don't leave.
And
You're
with
adorable.
that, I am gone.
It's all about. Actually, I guess. Oh, sorry, I haven't been reading. I was reading it in my head. Having reached a conclusion, quickly copy. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there you are, Senpai.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Here it is, the pre-LMB report. Wow, somebody's already uploaded the vid.
Looking at the cell phones, Reset beckons me over. What?
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
We're live with the members of Kanamine Kitchen. Any comments for your fans?
Yes. Well then,
Tomoe.
I'm Tomoe Sayama, your soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but one bite and you'll be hooked.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That face. She's adorable.
Come to Love Meets Bonds, and I'll see to it you have the time of your life.
No, no. I am dedicated. Chie. Get out of my face.
I'm Tamami Uesugi, your fluffy hen, and delicious to the bone. I'm always number one, and so's my soup stock. I'm in this thing, so you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never speak to you again.
I'm fine with that.
I'm Sumomo Ujima, everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball of fun who rolls around all day, every day. Yay!
She's like... I don't even know how to describe her. She's just... Yeah.
Come play, everyone. If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry.
Whoa. God, now I gotta spend time with her. I don't like seeing people cry. Especially
I am
anime.
Nozomi Nakahara, your noble stag. As powerful as I am beautiful. My gallantry will sweep you off your feet. I look forward to an amazing night spent together.
No, this is my Chi-Chi.
This Love Meets Bonds festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
Go. Get him, Chi-Chi. Dang, she just farted too. God, it smells disgusting. I was just petting my dog and she farted. I see it's an interview with the members of the Kanamine. Quite an impact. Should we think of a greeting like this too? I'm Yu Norakami. I kick ass.
Those are some unusual taglines. A lamb, hen, piglet, and stag? I suppose it's unique, but...
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
Edible meats? They're up for consumption?
Don't say it like that, Naoto.
Yeah, there's so many idols nowadays, you won't survive if you don't stand out from the crowd.
I got a baseball bat.
Though that's not the only thing they have going for them. The battle between the corrupt, impossibly demanding producer and the poor, hard-working idols. That's
What?
another angle they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
That's messed up.
Producer? Is that a common problem in the world of showbiz?
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public. Then again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it.
Is that so?
Wait, who are we talking about?
The same one who's the overall producer of LMB. It just goes to show that it takes all kinds in this business.
From Reese's screen, there's less strategies. Quarter. Flamboyant girl standing by. Ooh, the fourth one. I mean, fifth. Can I count?
Well then, let's finish up with a word to the fans from Kanami-san.
Oh, of course. Is around here okay?
You're the girl from the video.
I've seen her on TV before.
Yeah, we just saw her.
That's Kanami Mashita. She's the lead member of Kanamine Kitchen. While I was on break, they started calling her the next Rosette.
Rosette. Rosette? Rosette? I know that name. Wait, give me a second. Google, come to my help. Rosette. Sona. No, not Rize. Oh. I guess that's... Okay. I'm guessing that's Rize.
It's frustrating, but she's definitely hot right now. Even with my comeback, I keep wondering if I can come out on top anymore. Wait a sec. Okay, she's definitely had a boob job.
Okay. Didn't need to hear that.
Hello, I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize cow. My meat is marbled, my movement is slow, and I sleep off every meal. Everyone, join me in wishing that the weather will be bright and sunny on the day of the festival.
I'm still hooked on the things like, wait, she's definitely had a boob job.
It's been hot lately, and we all get sweaty in the sun, so make sure you bathe and brush your teeth while you're at it.
Thank you, Kanamine. And I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course. Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat will be extra delicious. So, enjoy every last bite.
That's all for our pre-Love Meets Bonds Festival report.
Konami-san wasn't with the group when we saw them this afternoon.
Inoue-san mentioned she was doing PR for her solo photo book.
To be honest, Konami sells much more than the other 4. I mean, the group's named after her.
Okay.
I've been feeling this way since filming the TV commercial, but all those appearing on stage for this event will be industry professionals, no?
No.
Maybe amateurs like us shouldn't participate in this after all.
Naoto, you're strong, you're awesome, and you're independent, and you're awesome, and you're strong. You definitely deserve this.
There you go with that again. Don't worry about it.
And also, you have a gun.
When it comes to outsized personalities, we're a match for Konami's group.
Yeah, because they can't handle your gun.
I'm not so sure that's something to be proud of.
Gun.
Me neither.
Gun.
I said you'll be fine.
And I said she has a gun.
Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run-through before calling it a night?
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. Well, that being said, I'm utterly spent. Please, let me sit out on this one.
What? Seriously? Okay, then go ahead and kick back, Naoto-kun.
Why she gave in so quick? Seriously? Okay, then.
You've still got some juice left, though, right, you senpai?
I don't like the way she looks at me.
Well, if that's what you want, maybe I could find my second wind.
What are you hinting at, senpai? It's kind of cute hearing that from you. Well, fine, since you asked for it. Please, senpai, will you do this one last time for me?
Ah, my heart is filled with love for Chie. I'm dealing with a veteran teen idol and a popular one at that.
All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Do I finally get to do some gameplay? Beginning tutorial. I don't need the tutorial, honestly. No. I don't need the tutorial. Today's practice tired me out.
Good job. We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already.
Yep.
Oh, that was amazing to watch, senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
Dang it. I wonder if the tutorial was an actual, so I probably should have done it.
Huh? Miss Ochimizu?
Is this the corrupt producer? Unmistakable authority. Overall, yep.
Indeed.
She is
It was
100%
most
corrupt.
impressive.
She's even got the Cruella de Vil hairstyle.
I even left my meeting early to see for myself how things were going.
Do you need something? We're in the middle of rehearsal.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me. Rise Kujikawa, don't tell me that you intend to put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
Oh my god. Jordan, where's my jacket? Is this it? I have cookies! Oh my god, I forgot about my cookies. Oh god. Yes, I got
think
cookies.
I explained before, but we have the organizer's approval for my friends to come on stage with me. My fans are cheering for us, and my agency made the call that this will be a good way to push my name.
Yes, I'm sure your fans would say that. Though I'm curious to know what the fans of the other idols, who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa, would think of it.
Shut up.
That's...
My apologies. I retract the question. It's useless asking you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
Okay. I gotta disagree with you there. Rise is really fun. She's really cool. And gives us information in the shadow world when we're fighting shadows. So she's more than just a pretty face.
Nothing but... That's just rude!
Exactly.
What good can come of complaining to a plastic dress-up doll?
Okay. That's fucked up.
Your puppet masters are the ones who should know their place. That would be Inoue, or in fact, Takura Productions as a whole.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Senpai!
I was like, how about we take this to the shadow world? That was too far.
I think that was uncalled for. Rise is doing the best she can.
Ah, quite the loyal friend you have. For all the good that does you, real life isn't that easy.
Yeah, that's why we kill things in another world.
No event that I produce will feature any perfunctory performances. Practice until you drop. You're free to make a fool of yourself in here, but no mistakes will be tolerated on stage. Then again, it could be that your moment in the spotlight will be removed entirely.
Nah.
Rise Kujikawa, depending on what happens, I may have you pair up with Konami at LMB.
No. No, not happening.
The new set list will be released tomorrow. Once it's settled which way we'll go, I'll contact Inoue about our decision.
Huh? Wait, I don't understand what you're talking...
You don't need to understand. Just do what you're told. I've already discussed this with Takura Productions. If we go that direction, then your friend's presence won't be required.
Excuse me, but our friends will be here tomorrow, and they're traveling quite a distance just to perform at this festival.
Yeah.
My sincerest apologies for that. We'll have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
I bet you won't even reserve seats.
What was that about? I'm gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about this.
My battery. Oh yeah. Rise-san. Am I not turning? Oh yeah.
She's gone. What's going on here?
Dang it, I'm out of cookies. Let's go after her.
Should we go after her?
I'm not so sure. Even if we do, I doubt we'll learn much. Rise-san?
Hey, it's the cute girl again. She got us out earlier. Nasty face plant.
Excuse me, is Ms. Chimizu,
Chimizu? Oh, you mean the producer. She left a moment ago.
Trying to ask her earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
okay. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
God, she's so cute.
Excuse me, but you are?
Yes, let me learn your name.
Senpai, you're not gonna... Huh? Konami? What are you doing here?
Huh?
Whoa, it's Rise-senpai. Way too long time no see.
Wait, is that the real Konami? It's only natural. What?
Sorry, Rise, but can you explain to us what's going on here?
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Konami Mashita, lead member of Kanamine Kitchen.
Yeah, Rise, I'm sorry. I like her more than you now. She's super cute with her pigtails like that. Those aren't pigtails. Dual ponytails? Something, I don't know. I don't know hair. I just grow mine out.
Konami-san? Wait, the same one who was in that video?
Surprised? Konami's like this whenever she's not on camera.
She's adorable and I love her.
She's all reserved and boring looking. It's a lot different than her image when she's on the job.
I mean, I don't love her. No. I love Chie.
And that's simply how it works? But she seems like a completely different person.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like a prime cow.
I get that a lot.
That aside, Rise, what were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't find Inoue-san, but I overheard something weird.
Weird, you say?
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Konami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Trying to remember who Nozomi is.
Disappeared? The Kaname Kitchen
I remember
girls?
now.
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all, and everyone's running around looking for them. I bet that's why Miss Ochimizu said those things earlier.
Just met them this afternoon. The moment everything connects, next to me, Naruto rests her hand against her chin, thoughtfully as... Ooh.
I see. If they remain missing until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu, worried about this possibility, mentioned her suggestion about Rise-san and Kanami-san performing as a pair.
But we just saw those girls this afternoon. Would the producer go to those links just because she lost contact with the group for a few hours?
Probably. This is Miss Ochimizu we're talking about. I know about that discussion already. Ms. Ochimizu told me it'll work out as long as you're around. Still, I can't help but worry about them. That's why I was looking for Ms. Ochimizu.
I still can't get over how cute you are.
It'll work out. But they're the rest of your own group.
Not cuter than Chie, but cute.
And not only that, they're well-known celebrities. What if they've gotten swept up in something serious?
I don't know. But she said she'll keep a lid on this until the festival's over.
What? Is that what she thinks of us? Idols aren't
If this truly is a case of them going missing, there are a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizers and have them file a missing persons report with the police. After that...
Aren't you a cop? You're the junior detective, I believe.
Hold on a moment.
Please don't give me that look. Rise's anger and Natsu's precautions are both justified. One with these past few months, the showbiz world could be pretty cold, but this is something different. Four girls go missing, it sounds like... Oh my god.
Konami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Huh? Not too long ago, I think. I only heard about it from Ms. Ochimizu a moment ago.
Like I said, we met them just this afternoon. Even if we went to the police with this, I doubt they'd pay us any mind. Plus, if this doesn't turn out to be anything serious, wouldn't it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then he waited quite a while before going to the police. If he had reported me missing at the time, it could have snowballed into a much bigger problem.
Oh, same here. One time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that.
Huh?
My agency apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
You slept 2 days in a row?
That's not as serious as the situation here. But you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go ask the organizers to take the necessary steps. And if they refuse to make a move, then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Dojima-san.
Oh my god. Ryotaro Dojima. Nanako!
So, even if the police are out of the question, Dojima-san might hear us out. Good call, Senpai. You're so smart.
Okay.
Whoa. You all get along so well. That's so neat.
We've been through a lot together, that's all. Like we all became close friends before we knew it.
Those friends.
Come on, Konami. No spacing out now. You're helping out too, okay?
Huh? Wait, really? You'll let me join you?
Why wouldn't we? You came looking for Miss Ochimizu because you were worried about the others, no? Wouldn't that make your goal the same as ours?
Y'all.
We won't force you, though. You decide what's best for you, Konami-san.
What's best for me? I feel the same as you guys. I'm worried about them.
Then you're already one of us. You're part of our circle.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Oh, that's adorable!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, but you have work, right, Konami? Well, if anything comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
Oh, right!
You know, Konami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first. You're an idol. Assert yourself more. People only think shyness is cute for so long.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Such a harsh world they live in.
All right, it's pretty late, so let's call it a night.
I'm sure Naoto-kun wants to freshen up too, so... Senpai, we're gonna ask you to stay in the room next door for a little while. Let's meet back here in a bit.
I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll be excusing myself. I just have to sleep in the nap room.
Gotcha. Let's get to it, everyone.
Okay, freshen up, wait for Rize, Naoto. Can we get a time change? Getting ready to go. Quick glance, safe, standing around, blind lost conversation, and maybe they'll wait instead.
But much as I hate to admit it, once she became the producer, Konami immediately started taking off.
Sorry for the wait. Are you both done? Oh, were you talking about Miss Ochimizu?
Oh, Senpai, are you ready to go? Yep, we're talking about her. She's always like that, so even though she's legit, everyone calls her corrupt. They say she's the worst producer ever. She overworks her idols and makes shameless cash grabs from the fans. Some go so far as to call her a demon or a money grubber, including fans of the idols she's produced. When she started with Konami in Kitchen, she had footage shown on TV of her forcing impossible demands on those girls.
I see. So by showing images of them being abused as they earnestly pursued their dreams, it would only encourage the audience to cheer them on out of sympathy.
Exactly! That's the kind of thing she's good at. But doesn't it seem like cheating? Plus, if it really was all an act, I might respect it. But she's exactly the same when the cameras aren't rolling, so sometimes I seriously wonder if she's not faking it.
Having been on the receiving end, I can see why you'd think so.
Right? She always makes us do insane things without running them by us. I wish she'd think about the people who actually have to do that stuff.
Then do you think she'll force us to do something too?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, she's already made trouble for us. Thanks for butting into our practice and telling me to partner up with Konami without any explanation. What if
Shut up.
Konami in Kitchen going missing is another one of Miss Ochimizu's promotional tactics?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
Wait, scratch that idea. Even Miss Ochimizu wouldn't go that far. I think.
I see. By the by, there's something I'd like to mention which may have no bearing on this case. I heard an odd rumor regarding the festival.
An odd rumor?
Yes. If you go to the festival website at midnight, it plays an unusual video. The video shows an idol known to be dead dancing in it. Those who watch the video to the end are taken away to the other side and never awaken. Or so the rumor goes.
I need a save because my hour is about to be up. When I say hour, I mean like I'm on PlayStation, and the max I've recorded one time is an hour.
Whoa, Naoto-kun! Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. Of course, I don't believe this tall tale about some dead idol. Not one bit.
Naoto-kun, you're scared, huh?
Yes, but that isn't important. I didn't bring this up to talk about that.
Go on, Naoto.
Yes, anyway, there's something that disturbs me about this rumor.
I'm guessing the girls had looked at
What's
the
that?
video.
Well, Doesn't it seem a bit similar to our prior experiences?
Yeah, if you look at a TV while it's raining outside at midnight, a video starts playing of a person who's supposed to be the person you're bound to marry or whatever.
When you look at a switched-off TV at midnight on a rainy day, you'll see your soulmate.
I played a little of Persona 4.
You're talking about the Midnight Channel.
Yup.